Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow now. Let's get started. Prior clocking, Jana Dugger, a celebrity on the show, is showing off her legs in a mini dress. The daughter of the Duggar family is challenging her parents' modesty standards and going against the grain. To see the updated photo of Jana, please scroll down. The modesty principles that Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar have established are likely well known to anybody who follows their work. Dresses or skirts that are longer in length are anticipated of their females. They must not wear anything that is very tight or revealing. It seems that the men have more control over the wives' wardrobe choices when they are married and leave home. As a result, several of the Duggar women who have tied the knot now wear immodest attire including shorts, johns, and tank tops. Despite being the oldest daughter in her family, Jana Dugger has chosen to live with her parents rather than get married. Many of her admirers thought that, at 32 years old, she still had to obey her parents' regulations. However, it seems that she is gradually stepping out of her comfort zone and wearing less modestly than before. She has even donned a mini dress now. Members of the Duggar family traveled from Arkansas to California to attend the wedding of Tiffany Espenson and Lawson Bates, as previously reported. Jana is one of the relatives that ventured out. A friend of Lawson and Tiffany's posted a fresh photo of Jana Dugger after the couple's May 12 wedding. Here we can see that Jana's attire reaches a length higher than her knees. As a result, her lower legs are totally on display. Just so you know, her dress could really be longer when she stands. Given that she is seated in the shot, it is possible that her dress has slipped up little, revealing more of her legs. Jeremiah Duggar, Jana's sister, and his wife, Hannah Wisman, are seated in the shot. Since Jim Bob Duggar was in town for the nuptials, he most likely saw Jana in her miniskirt. What happens behind the scenes, and if he had any input on it, is obviously unknown to us. There has always been a special spot in Jana Duggar's renowned family for her. Jana Dugger, the eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, was noted for her calm personality, traditional modest style, and unwavering devotion to her siblings. She was also the 19 kids and counting family's go-to dependable presence. Jana has been known for her conservative family's fashion standards, but in recent years, she has shocked admirers by showing a more daring side, particularly in her exploration of fashion. Fans were captivated when they saw her in a mini dress that flaunted her legs, leading to lively discussions and excitement on social media. To many, her choice of clothing represented her never-ending quest for autonomy and self-discovery. As a child, Jana Dugger internalized the conservative ideas instilled in her by her family. The importance of being quiet and covering one's body. Long skirts or dresses were recommended for her, much as for her sisters, and anything too exposing, like slacks or tight attire, was frowned upon. For a significant portion of her life, Jana conformed to her family's expectations via her clothing choices. Subdued hues, loose skirts, and sleeves and shoulders-covered tops have long been symbols of the Duggar girls' beliefs and upbringing. Although Jana's style remained modest throughout her 30s, she started to include more contemporary elements, such longer hemlines or bolder patterns, into her wardrobe choices. Jana has maintained strong ties to her family's house, even though her siblings, particularly her younger sisters, have all gone their own ways. On the other hand, she is clearly working on her own sense of style, as seen by her latest self-assured mini dress, which turned heads everywhere. It seemed like a statement when Jana was seen in a mini dress, not simply another fashion decision. The clothing Jana wore was chic and subtle. It let her show off her adventurous side while yet enhancing her inherent beauty. The dress, which dipped just beyond the knees, had an air of understated elegance thanks to its delicate flower design. Fans who have been rooting for Jana to finally embrace her personality could feel her calm confidence radiate as she wore delicate trinkets and little makeup. Although Jana's decision to wear a shorter dress may seem insignificant to others, it represents a notable break from the conventional dress code of her family. Taking a fashion risk by baring her legs was a metaphor for embracing her individuality. Many of her admirers saw her decision to dress more daringly as a sign that she is maturing and ready to go beyond the boundaries established by her family. Fans of the Duggar family immediately responded to Jana's outfit on social media, and the reaction was overwhelmingly positive. Many followers praised her for breaking free from the restrictive dress codes of her past, expressing admiration for her courage to wear what she wanted. Comments flooded in from supporters who viewed her choice as a sign of her empowerment and self-expression, cheering her on for embracing her own sense of style. One fan commented, "Jana, you look amazing. You've always been beautiful, but it's great to see you trying new things. You deserve to feel free and fabulous." Another said, "Seeing Jana in a mini dress feels like seeing her take a big step toward being herself. She looks radiant and confident." Fans have long empathized with Jana's journey, and this small yet meaningful choice seemed to represent a broader shift in her life, one where she is more willing to prioritize her own happiness and comfort. Others noted that Jana's outfit reflected a step in the direction many of her siblings have already taken. Sisters like Jinger and Jill have both redefined their styles after getting married and moving away from the Duggar home, each exploring different approaches to fashion. Fans have observed that as Jana's siblings began to create families of their own and assert their independence, they also started to embrace styles that deviated from the Duggar family's conservative norm. Jana's mini dress moment signifies her own gradual embrace of that freedom. Jana has remained a single woman, living at home with her parents, unlike her married siblings who have largely moved out. While she's shared glimpses of her life and projects on social media, Jana has often stayed in the background. She has dedicated much of her life to helping raise her younger siblings and supporting her family. But her recent fashion choices hint at a desire to carve out a space for herself, independent of her family's traditional values. In recent years, Jana has expressed a growing interest in exploring her passions. She's pursued home design and gardening, sharing her creations and home improvement projects with her followers. These endeavors reveal her artistic side, and fans have supported her efforts as a way of finding her identity outside her family. Wearing a mini dress may seem like a small step, but for Jana, it's one of the many small choices she's making to build her own life and embrace new possibilities. While the Duggar family has been known for its conservative values, Jana has demonstrated that she is unafraid to take ownership of her narrative. In her early years, her story was largely defined by her parents' beliefs and her role within her family. But as she's grown older, she's made it clear that she has her own voice, personality, and style. Jana's mini dress could symbolize more than just a change in fashion. It could be seen as a small step toward redefining herself outside of her family's strict guidelines. With each choice, she's quietly yet boldly asserting that she, too, has dreams and desires that may not fit within her family's traditional mold. With her fashion choice sparking excitement and curiosity, fans are eager to see what's next for Jana. Will she continue to experiment with her style? Will she embark on more ventures that express her individuality? Jana's fans are hopeful that this recent change is just the beginning of a new chapter for her. Whether she chooses to wear more modern pieces or decides to explore other aspects of her life, the decision is ultimately hers. Jana's supporters are simply thrilled to see her take steps that make her feel more authentic and empowered. They appreciate her for who she is, not just as a Duggar daughter, but as an individual finding her way in the world. In a family where traditions run deep, a simple fashion choice like a mini dress may seem insignificant, but for Jana Dugger, it represents a quiet rebellion and a testament to her growth. She is embracing her right to make her own choices, from her career pursuits to her wardrobe, and she is doing so with grace and confidence. The mini dress moment is a glimpse into a Jana who is no longer confined by others' expectations, a Jana who is embracing her life on her own terms. Fans can see in Jana a spirit that has always been strong, but perhaps just a little more reserved. Now, as she steps out in her own way, they're reminded that change, even in small steps, is worth celebrating. For Jana Dugger, the mini dress is more than just a fashion choice. It's a small step in a bigger journey towards self-discovery, independence, and joy.